It's sleep
Yeah.
stagflation.
I saw
Sleep shrinkflation. Oh no.
uh, to my two American compatriots here. Are you guys familiar with ADP? They tend to handle healthcare and benefits and stuff for
Oh yeah, yeah,
companies.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, 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 yeah.
So I saw a commercial for them on TV the other week, and I was so angry. I actually just walked out of the room like, you know what? I'm gonna keep my mouth shut because I don't need my parents hearing me cussing up a storm. Because it's like the commercial's like, what if scientists discovered a way to get us an extra hour in the day, so days became 25 hours? And it wasn't like, oh, how are people going to use this to relax outside of work? It was, how can we make the 9-hour workday? I'm including a lunch break in there because most businesses have a 9-hour shift with a 1-hour break in that shift, and make it a 10-hour day. It's like, oh, fuck you,
Wow.
fucking
Yeah.
hate. I'm like, you know what? Congratulations, ADP. You guaranteed my never-ending hatred and loathing for your mere existence with this commercial.
Excellent.
Because it's
Well,
exactly what fucking corpos would do.
Wow,
oh yeah.
that truly is the future. 4chan is always ahead of its time.
What did
The
4chan?
fucking Mountain Dew thing.
Yeah, the Mountain Dew AI that will remove you from its advertising listings if you remove the Mountain Dew can from a clearly visible screen.
Oh, specifically, they're doing an event thing starting in a few days, I believe, where
Yeah,
you
well,
can participate in some fucking garbage they're doing. As long as you have a Mountain Dew product or logo visible on the stream, they will do this using an AI that trolls the entirety of the Twitch gaming section to see if you have it displayed prominently enough.
Oh, is it only the Twitch gaming
yeah, it's only
section?
Twitch gaming.
Uh,
Oh,
That
Fucking
Yeah.
is.
literally Big Brother for fucking Mountain Dew. I swear to God.
I don't even. There's so much wrong with that. Like, anyway, so I'm here to tell an angry story.
Oh,
complaints. Did I complain about that on the show?
Why
yet?
why do you keep talking about cylinders? You really seem to be fascinated with old cylinders.
Yes, that's because it's my job to purchase all of the company's cylinders. It's my job to make sure that all of our cylinders have strict tolerances and rigid shafts
Indeed, interesting.
in an
They need to be well
uncompromising
polished, right?
pursuit of quality.
And you also apparently acquire a copious amount of white dust as well?
Yes,
Hmm.
that is not related to me getting cylinders. That's related to me needing to keep all of the entirety of the senior executive staff happy.
Yes, of course, as one does,
Yes,
with their cylinders and white dust.
their cylinders and their powder.
Yes.
So there's a part.
Yes.
This is a very important part.
Yes.
Goes on almost all of our machines. We use about 30,000 of it a year.
Oh wow.
Because of that, we have contracts with 2 different manufacturers to make the same exact part, and we switch between them just about every week, right?
Sure. Keep it spread out, yeah.
Right. Keeps them both honest. Keeps my prices low. Helps keep generally helps with my my quality problems.
Yes.
I get an email telling me there's a problem with this cylinder.
Right.
The shaft has too much play in it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, for whatever reason, all of the most important people in the company are copied on this.
Well, I mean, you know why.
And engineering has done this.
Yes.
Surprise, surprise. It's so wonderful. So there's this big meeting about this. So I go down there. And they have a video from a tech in the field. The tech has placed a pneumatic cylinder in a vise. There's
Mhm.
no air running through it.
Right.
I would like this is where I need to remind people, and for those that don't know, making sure that a pneumatic cylinder has air running through it is kind of important to making sure it functions correctly.
Yes, as one does, yeah.
Because the pressure provided by air is what drives the shaft. And
Yes.
part of that is keeping the shaft straight,
Right.
believe it or not.
Yeah. Because
So this tech has put it in a vise and is wiggling the shit out of it. And I'll admit, there seems to be a concerning amount of play. But I'm holding off judgment because 1, there's not air. And 2, you've placed it in a vise. So any amount of wiggling you do is going to look a lot worse than it might actually be because it's in a vise.
Right, exactly. Right.
So there's this whole big meeting.
Uh-oh.
Whole big meeting.
Yeah.
And in the meeting,
Oh, no.
Yes.
the head of engineering says, I don't know why we're using these vendors. Neither of these vendors followed the approval process. I thought we were still using this vendor. Vendor D, we're gonna call them, right?
These nuts.
Yes. That's the only one we have an approved drawing for. So obviously, it's a quality problem, and engineering wasn't consulted on these changes. So the meeting ends. We all go back and forth. The meeting ends.
Right.
And I go and I do some research.
As one does.
First of all, the cylinder has been purchased primarily from one vendor since 2008.
Mm-hmm.
It is not the vendor that engineering said that engineering has an approval for.
As one does.
But nonetheless, we've been using them since 2008. We did not even entertain the idea of using another vendor for this until 2013.
And
where
I'm
one other
going to
vendor
assume you
quoted it.
still have not.
No, we'll get there. Where another vendor quoted it in 2013. Nothing happened there. We get to 2016. That same vendor quotes it again. I go back to the files from 2016. And do you know what I found in the engineering approval file? An approval for that vendor.
From that engineer.
No, but it is from someone who's worked at the company for a good many years. So there's an approval in there and a drawing, which means that engineering just didn't check it in.
As one does.
As one refuses to do constantly.
I couldn't find one for the vendor from 2008, but given that we had only used them from 2008, I think it's safe to say that there hasn't been an issue with them. And then I go and look at my drawing. And do you know what my drawing does not have tolerances for?
All the things they
Play in the
complained about?
shaft.
Ah, yes, of course.
So I'm being told. And so then I ask engineering, how are we going to evaluate this? What's not acceptable?
Right.
And then I'm told engineering will need to create a process for this.
Uh-huh.
So I made sure that everybody who was in that meeting was copied on that email with, here's the approval from 2016 for vendor B. Vendor A has provided it since 2008. Unfortunately, our records don't go back in. Please check in vendor B's approval. Also, we've never purchased it from vendor D. There is an approval from them, but we've never purchased it from them. Lastly, please tell everyone and update the drawing for what is acceptable so that we can talk to our vendors about this and so that we can actually test the 1,000 cylinders that we have on hand to see which ones actually have a problem.
Right.
Nearly killed someone.
That is impressive. I will say that. I'm gonna be honest with you. That is very impressive. How bad of a fuck up do you have to be?
Anyway, let's get on with this stupid show.
Indeed. Indeed, sir. Indeed. So, ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is. I know what time it is. We all know what the time is. It's time for Naruto. We haven't done Naruto in a while. Like, a month. Maybe 2. And I thought, what better way to do Naruto than Dutch?
Dutch,
Run.
Naruto.
Run.
German? That's German. Alright, which one do I start reading?
Alright, so the first one looks funny enough.
Der Tiger im Narra-Clan. Working title. I can actually read the beginning because of the chat box. If you just scroll.
Yeah, let me just there you go.
Während die Apokalypse seit Jahren wütet, ist Tora, ein Überlebender mit Amnesie, sicher, dass auch sterben wird. Doch plötzlich erwacht als Neugeborener. Da nicht weiß, ob dies ein Traum oder eine zweite Lebenschance ist, beschließt so zu leben, wie es für richtig hält. Doch
So
seine
why is he
vergessene
speaking?
Vergangenheit birgt Geheimnisse und spielt eine Rolle im neuen Leben.
Why is he speaking German?
But I believe he's upset.
No, basically it's just an isekai, essentially.
it's a German isekai.
Okay, so rough translation. After the apocalypse, something, person with amnesia named Tora, Tiger,
right.
Thought they died, but then was born again. Wasn't sure if this was a second chance at life or just a dream, and decided, fuck it, we ball.
Man, German isekai has got to be wild, like you're German, yet you're in a new world surrounded by non-Germans. There's no country to import
Poland.
Migrants to.
Welcome to Poland.
Yes, of course. Also, I just realized I've been sipping tea for the past 3 hours now. I'm sure that's going to taste great.
Yeah, it's gonna taste like something.
I'll just put extra honey in it. Don't worry, it's generic black tea. I don't have to worry about it.
Until it kills you.
Okay, generic black. Well, look, you take your wins, you take your losses. It's generic Yorkshire Gold black tea. Okay, it's good. Don't get me wrong. I like it. It's good.
The fucking spitting Brit tea.
Yes, It is, however, look. I bought 6 boxes of 300 packs per box for $7.
That's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
Exactly. I have a lot of fucking tea, and it was really fucking cheap. So, wait, what? Saga of Rudolph the Evil? What the fuck are you talking about, Underplayed? Bro, you just bro can fucking read that shit?
Saga of Rudolph the Evil.
Anyway, that's what I'm saying. So you're German, you're in a fucking isekai scenario, you know, there's no migrants to welcome into your country anymore. Like, what do? Do you go insane? As a German, do you, like, go insane? Sort of like, Max, you've probably seen it, right? Like, when, actually, Atin probably has too. Like, the people who were sheltered, actually, Atin was one of the sheltered ones, so, the people who were sheltered as children and, like, isolated and went to the private schools and the richy stuff and blah, 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 and they go to college and they're no longer under their parents' controlling thumb anymore, and they go fucking insane.
Yeah.
Is that like a German in an isekai? Like, the German government isn't there to oppress them anymore? Do they do they just, like, resurrect the Reich? Is that, like, just...
Yeah, I believe you can see what would happen looking at 1939 to 1945.
Bro, no, like, bro, you can't even get angry at me about that, because just look at Germany throughout the history. I'm not even talking World War II, okay? Just look at Germany throughout the history. One of their founding tribes genocided everyone in an 800-mile radius because they could.
I mean, okay, but, like, they deserve it, though.
I'm not saying they're wrong. I'm just saying this is one of Germany's founding tribes, back when Europeans were tribes. Like, this is one of Germany's founding tribes. Massive genocidalists.
I mean...
And then,
look,
they form an empire who starts genociding, and then that forms another empire who started genociding, and that formed the Holy Roman Empire, and the only reason why they weren't genociding was because they controlled everything, theoretically, and then when they didn't, they started genociding. I'm just saying.
The only reason we aren't still genociding is because we felt so bad for everyone else.
Well, the only reason why you're not genociding is because you guys ran out of people to beat up for stuff to sell.
Yeah, exactly. Right. You know, we can if we want to.
Now you just sell oil at crazy high prices.
Yep. I mean, look, what are you gonna do about it, huh?
Yeah, invade.
Come and get us.
That's rightful U.S. oil.
I would take being the 51st state.
Would you?
Just give us some guns, bro.
That's fair. That's fair. But like it's gotta be in German DNA, right? Like, it's gotta be, like, ingrained into the German psyche of, you know, you're in a new place surrounded by not Germans. It's time to start killing and making Germans.
Yep.
So I don't know. I think German isekais would be pretty wild.
For sure.
We talked about a Fox Girl isekai jump chain last time. Bro, you are asking. Bro, I was like... I drank
Bro was
a
a bit
lot.
fucked up. Bro was a bit fucked up.
Do you not remember last time I talked about a Fox Girl isekai? Shit, fucking, I don't remember yesterday. Which, admittedly, might have been for other reasons, but I don't remember yesterday, and you're like, hey, remember that time you were drunk and we talked about this random thing in chat for like a whole 2 seconds during one of your streams? No?
Yeah.
A chat thing that you
fair,
may not have even seen.
No. Now that he says it, now that he's led in with the Fox Girl isekai, I vaguely remember reading that out loud. That's about all.
Asking Sneaky to remember anything, even in the current conversation, is sometimes tough.
Yes.
Yeah, fair.
The Fox Girl Isekai jump chain has been going on for 6 years and has 3 million words.
Die.
Why?
I mean,
May you be cursed for bringing this horse shit into my stream.
Why? Anyway. Why? Anyway, okay, so Naruto. Taste by African Fire. Okay. She
find
was
they
sent
wanted?
careening into the Warring States period with nothing but Jonin level chakra, memory loss, and nostalgia. She doesn't know how she got here. All she knows is she has to live. Hiroshima times Sakura.
Hiroshima? Oh, Hashirama, never mind.
No, with
Sorry.
the first Hokage. Why do people like time traveling
God, that
Sakura
is...
backwards to be with one of like the old
Oh.
guard?
It's
Are you sure
really...
this is the German one,
It's really...
Sneaky? Because that's the Berlin Wall right there.
Yeah, that is the Berlin Wall right there. Does it get worse? No, it's about the same. Jesus Christ. But it's funny because, you know, normally it's like, oh, you know, you send someone from the future into the past and they have all these like refined techniques and technologies that make them superior to someone in the past. And it's like, that's not how that works in Naruto, right? Like, the ninjas have legitimately gotten weaker with every generation.
Yeah.
Like, sending...
Yeah, that's just sending someone to their death sentence.
Sakura gets styled on by her own generation, let alone the upcoming generation. And you're gonna send her to the past where Harashirama, the immortal god of wood, is gonna fucking exist? And Madara, I am too angry to die, literally, Uchiha? You're gonna send her back to that point in time? And be like, yeah, Sakura,
She'll survive.
she's got this.
I mean, she could also die, but I mean, I win either way.
Let's not forget. Let's not forget Hashirama's initial thing of looking at Naruto and Tailed Beast Mode was, wow, that kid has almost as much chakra as I did when I was
8.
like a couple years younger than him.
Yeah.
Wait, hold up. Hashirama. It's been like a century or two. What do you mean almost as much?
Yeah, Naruto in Sage mode with a completed Ninetales has almost as much chakra as Harashima at age 10.
Well, not age 10, but like around that age.
Okay, age 16.
But it's still like, that's still like, oh, that's bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's bullshit.
Even if you account for the fact that it is noted that Madara and Hashirama were monsters even back then, it's like, okay, but they were still dealing with other shinobi who could also throw small mountains compared to their mid-sized mountains.
Yeah, because you gotta keep in mind, Hashirama, like, wasn't a force of protection until his, like, late 20s because there was people stronger than him that he couldn't beat until later on.
Yeah.
It's like
the Great Warring periods when they were still just clans before the existence of villages.
Turns
which
out
he pioneered
yeah.
the ninja village concept as well. Let's not forget that.
Yeah. I mean, turns out that when you're literally at war 24/7, the people that tend to live are really strong.
They're just built different.
They are literally just built different.
Insane.
They're built for one thing, and that's the
You know, honestly, I'm 90% certain, even if we were to do this with, like, 4th Great Ninja War, Sasuke and Naruto, they'd still get their asses kicked. I'm pretty sure even if we go to their adult Boruto versions, like, no, they'll be like, oh, that's a cool form, bro. And then just punch you out of it.
Yeah.
Because that particular strength is a Tuesday to them.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I'm like literally sitting here. I'm reading this. Like, I'm not gonna read this out loud because it's fucking garbage. But effectively, the author's making Hiroshima a little bitch, who's like being called a weakling by everyone, and everyone like dabs on Hiroshima because he's a dumb little weak bitch who's 8 years old and can't even go to war yet because he's so weak. But don't worry, Sakura is going to swoop in and start dating an 8-year-old?
Oh no.
I mean, no one ever said Sakura was intelligent.
No, actually, you're wrong there. That's the only thing people say about Sakura.
I refuse to believe that on principle.
I think that the kindest thing that you can say about Sakura is that by the end of Naruto Shippuden, she probably is among the strongest of the original Genin rookie from part 1. Unfortunately, her teammates are literal reincarnations of demigods. So, that's the fairest thing you can say about Sakura.
You aren't wrong on that. However, I think even without that, Naruto and Sasuke were kind of
they're still
on
built
another
different.
level already. They were both kind of built
here.
different from the start.
Like, here's the they're literal reincarnations. I think that just gives a lazy hand wave to it, and it's like, you know, it would have been cooler if this was just actually a result of their hard work instead of you completely invalidating the original messaging of Naruto.
It's like, what did Naruto even get from him being a reincarnation? He didn't even get any powers. Like, Sasuke got powers. Like, what the fuck did Naruto get?
Trauma?
He got Jack and shit. Those are the two things he got. Jack
he had
and
the sage cloak for a little while. That's what it was. He had the perfect sage cloak.
He got an upgraded sage form,
which was temporary. And then Naruto figured out how to do it on his own anyway.
Yeah. It also gave him the ability to completely invalidate Might Guy's sacrifice that would have had a massive emotional impact in the story.
Yeah, so now Might Guy gets the lovely experience of living the rest of his life as a cripple in a wheelchair.
You know, I'm gonna be honest here. I decided to buy the Naruto Boruto thing just to see it. I already made my complaint sneak about some of the gameplay changes.
Yeah.
But if Might Guy in a wheelchair is a DLC character, I will forgive that game 20 times over. If I can have Might Guy in a wheelchair going to the 7th gate, I'm in. I'm all in.
You know what would actually be funny? If it's like fucking Might Guy zooming around the entire time, except you enter his awakened form, and his awakened form isn't like him activating the gates and like zoom kicking the shit out of you. He just gets out of his wheelchair.
I was hoping that's where you
were
going.
Poor Mike Guy, he's in a wheelchair, and then all of a sudden he just like stands up, and you just hear the fucking Ultra Instinct theme. It's just like, oh no!
It's just like a moment of like fucking Bloodborne and Garmin, where it's like, oh no, gotta fight the old man in his wheel. Oh, he's standing up. Oh,
why is he standing up?
Wait, I thought his right foot didn't exist. Hang on.
Hey, yo, hold up.
That was the fucking Pen's reaction to him standing up was fucking hilarious. I will say that.
Sure wish I could have been there for that.
Again, we are sorry.
No, you're not. You will never be sorry.
I'm
yes.
sorry. No,
Actually, Sneaky, to make it better,
yeah,
the he gets the cutscene animation, and it's him pulling out the foot that they made for him that he kept refusing.
Oh, yeah.
And he's just like, well, time to put this on. It's like, wait, why does he have a foot? Why is he standing up?
Oh, he's standing up. Uh-oh.
Sir, please sit back down.
Sir, please sit the fuck back down. And just starts playing the. Like...
They would have to also add in the combo move for if you do an ultimate jutsu with Naruto, where he does his whole lay on hands, heals guy thing, and guy zooms at you for a real quick second. That's his ultimate move.
Oh no.
It's like Naruto topped me off. I'm gonna go kick the shit out of him.
You're gonna what?
He's gonna kick the shit out of him.
I'm gonna put my artificial foot so far up his ass. It's gonna become an artificial colon.
Oh, Sneaky, I'm gonna go with, I'm gonna put my artificial foot so far up your ass, I'm gonna need a new one.
Well, I mean, that's kind of implied with any part of that joke.
Fair. Sneaky, Red Foreman as Might Guy?
Who?
Oh, the guy from that 70s show who was always threatening to put his foot up his children's ass?
Bro, we just went over this with Underplayed. Now you're asking me to remember a show I watched when I was a child?
Yes.
No.
I insist that you recall it.
No.
I don't think that's gonna happen tonight. If you're lucky, Sneaky will get back to you by Saturday.
Tobrima, at the age of 3, was so extremely smart that he had a vocabulary so advanced that Harashima needed to create a dictionary to know what Tobrima was talking about.
That sounds like the adult's fucking stupid.
Yeah, and Sakura shows up, and she's super smart, and she's super great. Blah, blah, blah. She gets beat up for having a casual conversation with Hiroshima. That's right, despite him getting the shit kicked out of him by everyone for being a pathetic little weakling. Because this random outsider had a casual conversation with her, she gets with him. She gets the shit kicked out of him. And then he comes to her rescue and telling them to stop kicking the shit out of her. Yeah, that's how that story opens up. And how old is she? Come on, pink-haired girl who's alone, beautiful, blah, blah, blah. Come on, short, barely looked for. Okay, so she goes back in time and de-ages. So not only does she not have her memories, she doesn't even have muscle memory. She doesn't even have techniques. So this is civilian Sakura, age 4. Without any even of the techniques that would have made her useful, because the only thing they were lacking back then was healing tech. Specifically jutsus and shit, but still healing tech.
Yeah.
So the only thing that would have made Sakura valuable, she doesn't have. Amazing author. Truly impressive how fucking dog shit this is. And then here we go. We got a whole bunch of people coming in being like, yo, this is an amazing story, man. Yo, man, this is such a great story, yo, man. Oh, man, I'm looking forward for the sequel. Wait, what the fuck do you mean, sequel? Bitch, this story, bro, what? Bro, there's 9 chapters. It's 20k words. The fuck do you mean, sequel?
Is it even complete?
Yeah! And the dude made it at chapter 5!
Bro.
What the fuck are you smoking? Oh, bro, I can't wait for the sequel. What's that gonna come out in? 2072?
Hopefully never.
Yeah, well, you know how these authors are.
Yeah. 50-50.
Now it's when the good stuff happens. But seriously, I hope Sakura now has access to her chakra, so she can train with Hashi and Tobi, regardless of the dirty intention of Butt-sama are. I can't wait to see what happens next. I saw you published more stories of other pairings I love, so I'm gonna go read them all. Love you from Peru.
We must contact our agent in Peru. He has work
Immediately.
to do.
Yeah.
We have an agent in Peru.
Oh boy, wow. The female author. Yep. Here we go. Another light. The story of Ayaya.
Yeah.
Bloodshed and tears, death and destruction, withered hopes and dreams. Some people will scream if they saw it all. Itachi endured it. And this girl, this self-insert OC, she has never seen any of it, and she never will. Because Itachi promises this. This is an Itachi times self-insert OC. It's got 65 chapters and 375,000 words with 1,000 favorites,
Just to be
reviews,
clear,
and
this
follows.
is the same man who, under orders,
Yes.
killed his entire village.
Yes. Ongoing since 2009. What?
Bro.
Yeah,
No
bro.
fucking way. Oh no. Oh no, dude, Sneaky, that's a month and a half away from 15 years ongoing.
Okay, listen. I
Wow,
think we should.
15
No,
years.
listen. Let's come back at 15 years and see what we can find. Go to like chapter 1, then go to the most recent chapter.
Well, I'm going to do that right now.
No, but then we can mock them on their 15-year anniversary for having
I
nothing for
really
15
couldn't give a
years.
shit. No, January 28th. I mean, I'm not waiting until then. Anyway.
Showmanship.
It died a long time ago along with the author's sense of creativity.
That's assuming they had any to begin with.
Exactly.
Oh, 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 oh.
Anyway, I am going to post this story into Ein's server because I like torturing them. The comments, indeed, yes. Naruto... Okay, did you guys see what fucking, Zeet over here posted? Naruto, Firefox, Sasuke, Adobe, Sakura, the recycling bin.
Yep. It's true. Also, that isn't Seat, that's character list.
When you have a clear, obvious way of defeating the opponent. Stabbing her leg, stabbing her knee, stabbing her other knee, going for a jugular, not jugular, what's the giant vein in your fucking thigh? Anyway, backside of the knees.
There's a major artery there, I can tell
Well,
you.
there's a giant vein as well, because, you know, vein artery. Yeah.
Is it the femoral artery?
Femoral! Yeah, there we go.
I don't know why that just came.
Yeah. When you have
Where did I
multiple clear, obvious ways of defeating your opponent, of stabbing them in multiple hyper-lethal sections of their leg, and you instead cut your hair off to show character growth.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, of course. I mean, how else is it going to show character growth? There are no other ways to do that.
Yeah,
Really?
no, but being useful is not a way of showing character growth, according to what's his face? Miyazaki?
Fucking no. Kishimoto.
Kishimoto.
I'm not sure which of the two should be more offended by your getting them mixed up.
Wait,
Hopefully none.
Wait, Miyazaki, he's the one that did Armored Core, right?
And Dark Souls, yes.
Yeah, the Dark Souls guy.
I mean, which Miyazaki are you talking about?
Is it Hide Your Tacos Miyazaki?
Isn't he famous for Howl's Moving Castle?
Yeah, exactly.
I
That's
fucking
the
pulled that out of my ass.
No, it's the other one.
Oh, okay. Spirited Away?
There are more Miyazakis.
Wait, what do you mean he's Morbin?
No, he's not morbing Sneaky. He's sticking out his gut for the Rizzler.
Oh god, fucking Zoomers. I wish a very merry death upon every Zoomer.
Excellent. Come and get us.
With extreme pleasure and
Yes.
extreme prejudice.
Indeed. Exactly. Precisely. With much fanfare.
It will bring me great joy to end thine existence.
Excellent.
Especially because it'll be at your request.
Indeed.
Of course. That's a challenge.
Indeed. So, gentlemen, prologue. Hello and welcome. As you can see by the word count, this story is very long. It's a work in progress for literally a decade. So this prologue chapter was added 5 years ago. This is an Itachi times OC story, sort of. How the fuck is... This story is a child's narrative where I will purposely act childish in the story and I will narrate a more mature diction as the character ages up. Alright. I mean, alright, fine, I guess, but... What should really be perishing? This is a slice of life, episodic arc format in 5 parts total, with approximately 8 arcs each. What? I love how they're like, yeah, it's like an episodic format with like 5 arcs each, and then they're like, introduction arc, ballot arc, Genjiro arc, Uikopaku arc, Uchiha arc, Academy arc, celebration arc, game arc, exam arc part 1. Wait, so do the arcs each have parts? Because we have exam arc part 1, exam arc part 2, delicacy arc, spring arc, princess arc, Miyako arc parts 1 through 3, bar arc, chasm arc, mask arc, forest arc, wonderland, swan zero, medicine storm, graduation, dropout, school. Wait, what? Dropout? How do you graduate and then... Okay. School, representative, stage, police arcs 1 through 3, early life history, goodbye arc, capital arc, crush arc, genocide. We're not even in arcs anymore, this is just genocide.
Arc. Genocide.
No, not arc, just genocide. And then 3 daughters, Phone Call, Sunken State, also no longer arcs. I guess they gave up on that. Dirty Laundry, New School Expo, parts 1 through 3, After Party, Cola, Worst Case Scenario, Mom, Orange Tree, Akutski, Bingo Book, Royal Spring, Poison, Run. Run. Okay. Curly Pipe, Skillet, Gaslight, Pudding, Author's Note, Milk
Gaslight
Tea,
Pudding Author's Note. Now there's a story.
Milk
Wait,
Tea,
no,
Jealous,
wait. Hang on.
Noctopus, Rabbit.
No, wait, Sneaky. Here's a fun one for the chat.
Yeah.
What is the story of the light novel Gaslight Pudding?
Gaslight Pudding. Well, it's obviously steampunk.
Yes.
No. It's clearly fantasy, bro. Like,
Yeah.
are you stupid? It's fantasy.
Why is that?
You could have
Always
fantasy
been fantasy.
steampunk.
No. It's always been fantasy. What do you mean? What are you talking about? Are you just making this shit up?
Yes. Gaslight Pudding would definitely be steampunk. I would say it would have a main character who's an orphan, and has 2, maybe 3 scrappy friends, and they get caught in a factory collapse one day and uncover secrets meant to be buried.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Honestly, if I had the capabilities of a world-renowned author, I would possibly make a book called Gaslight Pudding, just to make people say I really like the story Gaslight Pudding.
Listen, I want to hear Japanese people try to pronounce that title.
Gaslight Pudding.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, Japan and its English loanwords. How do you say
it's pretty
let's
funny.
go in Japanese? Let's go.
Retsugo.
That was a great moment. Fucking Kiara. Anyway. So episodic, organized into arcs. I'm not a huge fan of this whole structure thing they got going on here. I also really hate episodic, air quotes, books. Comics, sure, you only have so many fucking pages, you know, right? But books. No. Not feeling it, no. Not feeling it.
So you're not feeling it, Mr. Krabs?
I'm not feeling it. No.
Yep. Unfortunate. I would recommend feeling it. Or not. Depending.
Yeah, or not. Maybe I don't want to feel it.
Alright then, Mr. Lobster. That's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, as it should be. As it should be.
Carry on with your day.
The protagonist ages before the romance starts. The story will follow the protagonist from the ages of 7 to 13. Author. 13's not legal in nearly any part of the world.
It's only legal, curiously, in Muslim countries.
Yes, but no. It's legal in Muslim countries if you're really rich.
If you're married, which could be either really rich or really old family.
Yeah.
Well,
Otherwise, you get
Middle Eastern
executed
standards.
for pedophilia, because it turns out even the Taliban don't like pedophiles.
Listen.
Hmm.
I'll strap a bomb to my chest and kill myself. But diddle children? I have standards.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, considering their prophet consummated his first marriage when the girl was 9. I don't know, Chief.
Yeah, see, that's the weird thing, is we actually had a flood of pedophiles requesting for asylum when the
Weird.
Taliban took over, because they were
Weird.
killing them all in the streets. They were making videos of executing them in mass.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, it got a little weird for a little while.
How could this happen?
Indeed. I'm not really sure how to feel about that. It's a very slow burn story, like an ice cap melting. So the romance isn't happening. Despite the grim summary, I never got around to changing. The general mood of the story is cute and playful.
Wait, is this the fucking 15-year-old story?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, then the story has taken so long to progress. The characters have all grown up. It's fine now.
This story is now older than the characters inside it.
Yep.
Don't worry, guys.
Clearly,
This story is now more legal than the characters it depicts.
Yep. It's weird, huh?
Oh, God. Wow. Yup. This is definitely... Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. The spag is, like... It's good spag, but it is peak female author. It is peak female author.
Well, yes.
Also, what the fuck? Wait, huh? Author's note only shows up if I'm on chapter 1. Fanfiction.net, are you okay?
Weird.
I mean, it's probably not, and that's probably the best.
Oh yeah, for sure.
This is just a author's note talking about how buggy it is. Okay, let's go! What's the most recent? Again, I mean, okay, look, so, point being is this story is, unfortunately, has good spag, but it is 375,000 words of the ramblings of a female author pretending to be 7.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Deranged lunatic.
I mean, yeah, that's a word.
Yeah, there's a level of... I'm not even sure what, to be real. I don't even know. I don't even know. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just yeah. Back to Zero, another African fire story. I'm sorry for being so reckless. This is a Ino times Sai, Sasuke times Sakura, Naruto times Hinata, Shika times Tamari, Neji times Tenten, Omega, etc. shipping fanfic, including time travel. After accidentally killing Sakura, and then being teleported into the past, Sasuke makes it his goal to make everything better, starting with himself and Sakura. And apparently part of this is intentionally getting who he thinks should end up with each other to end up with each other way earlier. 21 chapters, 48,000 words. It's been ongoing for 3 years. Jesus Christ. Execution. Holy shit. How old is Undying Scarab?
So I don't want to think about that.
I don't.
Something like that.
It makes me worried. We posted it in May of 2020. Oh, our story is 3 years old now, and I haven't worked on it for a whole year.
Oh, 2.5.
Oh, I haven't worked on it for 2 years. Oh, fucking shoot me now!
I mean, I feel bad for Gray, honestly.
I mean, it's kind of Gray's fault. It's a little bit like it's like 30% my fault, 20% Gray's fault. Because if he was writing me in a figurative manner of like, hey, when are you doing the chapter? Hey, when are you doing the chapter? I would probably actually just do the chapter. But he doesn't. So.
Yeah.
And it's not in Gray's personality to do it even if you tell him. So.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, I don't really care.
Yeah.
It's mostly just funny to me.
No, I meant I have told him to do that.
Yeah.
And he doesn't.
Well, yeah, it's Gray.
It's Gray. So yeah, that's what's going on right there for that thing. Yeah, I mean, if he just was, on me more about it, I would do it, but it's like 60% Blizzard's fault. 70% Blizzard's fault.
Why is it Blizzard's fault?
That I stopped enjoying World of Warcraft and therefore lost the motivation to continue writing a World of Warcraft-based story.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I just was, I just got bored of it. I just fucking WoW just got really bleh. And I mean, the time I stopped updating was around the time I fucking quit WoW. It got dumb. And the story sucked. Holy shit, the story sucked so much. Every single time they said, don't worry guys, the story's gonna get better, it fucking didn't.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, well, it should. But, anyway. Executioner. Naruto Namikaze. By Archive Fanfiction 8712. What the fuck? I am just a reader here who appreciates wonderful fanfics authors have written. In case you didn't know, I re-upload deleted fanfics so I can read them. Okay. Alright. We have the Executioner. On the day of his birth, it was Kyuubi that attacked. But a darker, much more sinister being. Wait, okay, so I guess it wasn't the Kyuubi that attacked. Having been gifted with the power of immortality. What? That was fucking out of nowhere. Like, that just... A more sinister being attacks Konoha, so therefore Naruto is now an immortal and has decided to become the Executioner Prime for Konoha. Alright. Okay. Causing chaos and destruction everywhere he goes, Naruto times Super Harem. Of course. Namikaze, Senju, or Uzumaki. It's like I'm peering through a looking glass into the past of absolute dogshit stories and how they've absolutely not changed over the years. The truth behind Minato's heritage is told, and how will it affect his son and his journey to become a shinobi of Konoha and the rebirth of one of the greatest clans ever? This is a Naruto times Hinata times Super Harem, but Sakura isn't in it because she's dating Sasuke and they're gonna be bashed. Lemon warning.
That's a lot of words.
Okay, but why though?
And part of Naruto's harem is Anko and Mei Terumi.
That's,
Okay, but why though?
Konoha's Light. Mooching a 5-year-old girl. What? Okay.
That's all I have to say on the matter.
Beating up a 100-year-old man, deceiving a disabled person, and cheating an ignorant, dutiful son. However, such a vicious man is known as Konoha's Light. One is the king of the world. What the fuck is this fucking grammar? Jesus Christ. What the hell's going on in my chat? One is the king of the world, the greatest shinobi in history of shinobi world is... Huh? Is it the case of decline of morality, or is it twist of human nature, self-insert OC? What? What?
You fucking what, mate?
I don't see a problem.
I see a few
Prologue.
problems.
Are otakus scary?
Huh?
Everyone must act cautiously. The target is high IQ criminals.
Die.
Burn in holy fire.
What the fuck? What? Oh god, okay.
Here's the question. Do I want my questions answered? The answer is no.
Oh! Wait! Phoenix! Are you talking about the story with the Fox Girl jump chain isekai that starts in Danmachi, the one I've talked about on stream before, like a year or two
What do you
ago?
call it? Return of the games.
I question why that's a thing, but then I remember that we exist on this earth to suffer.
Oh, it's actually, honestly, it's not too bad, actually. I've read the whole thing. It's actually not that bad.
Well, then I'll take your word for it.
Wait, you got a link to that?
I have, multiple times.
No,
I honestly am
I
not
do not
surprised
remember
that
the
Sneaky
links
has
you
read
post,
something
I'll be
multiple
honest.
times.
That's fair enough. Yeah, invented a paraglider. She's also inventing trains at this point, paving
Oil-based,
roads,
what is it?
cement, rubber.
AO? Industrialism?
Yes, actually. She's
Sneaky
inventing.
strikes-
now I'm interested.
She's actually inventing green industrialism, using magic to
God damn it.
replace the most.
Okay, you know what? As long as that's the efficient option, fair play.
Yeah, no. What she's trying to do is she's trying to create industrialism that won't ruin the environment. By replacing all of the parts that ruin the environment with magic that doesn't.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah. Like, it's a train, and the train's energy source is the shit it runs over. And the air, and, like, a bunch of, like, electromagnets running because the train's going fast, and, you know, it's...
Hans, we are running low on fuel. Do not worry. There is a gypsy encampment that way.
Mods
said it,
ban
didn't
this
he?
man.
Adolf Hitler drop an asteroid on his house.
I mean, I wish I was wrong.
Drop an ass on his house.
Oh no, this one.
What?
There you go, Lucy. My honest reply.
Yeah, you know, that is something that Rockstar, I think, is going to have to handle. Yeah, is what happens to diversity when you make all your enemies of a minority in the name of diversity. As I said to Max about Borderlands 3 before, it's very
Everyone stop playing it.
Well, yes, but more. I'm so glad that all of the bandits are no longer white men. Now that they're very diverse.
Yeah, I suppose that's one way to look at it.
Yes. What's the point of the number after the rank and file ping? Is it just an RNG number? No, you fucking idiot.
Greg is
It's the number we take.
The number of minutes, you fucking idiot.
No, he's slightly special.
Currently in a meeting with stakeholders. Oof. Rip.
See, he later clarified that it's like boss level stakeholders.
Yeah, well, that's how stakeholders usually operate at.
Usually, listen, there's stakeholders that might have a brain between them, and then there's that level of stakeholders that don't understand anything.
Well, we bought this company. Why is it not printing us money?
Do you remember the story that was written by a teacher that said she was special ed? Yeah. I remember remarking on that. I don't remember the story.
I feel that maybe for the...
I was incredibly concerned, though, because I'm pretty sure child romance was involved in that one.
Yep.
Certain it was.
Can't you fix this bug? Do you not think we want to? Yes.
Shh. They'll hear you making intelligent comments. It offends them.
Oh yeah, Greg figured out how to talk to non-tech people. Yeah, no, just use analogies of like buildings and cars, and somehow it translates over, even though the person knows nothing about buildings and cars. I don't know how.
In order to do these business dealings, we must build up our foundation. Oh yes, I understand completely. What's a foundation?
The first one is called I Am a Girl in a Dungeon. It's not too bad. How does she lose the glass, though? She turns her and her wife into hermaphrodites, and both of them impregnate. Oh right, yeah, yeah. That was with Amazon drugs or some whack ass God blessed shit. So I was like, it's weird, but fuck it, whatever.
No wait, is it this one? The one I just linked?
Let me see. Yeah, Deore. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, nice. Cheers. I might read that then.
I mean, yeah, his whole holy shit. I I stopped reading at number 4 because I was like, oh, there's a couple last okay. Updated April 30th. Okay. So I read till like chapter 70 of book 4. Because I was like, oh, I usually. So what I do.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's a lot of words. So what I typically do with this guy is, if it's a series I'm interested in, I'll read the whole thing as he's posting it. But if it's like, if it hits a section I'm not super interested in, I'll just wait till he finishes it and then I'll read it. So I guess I have this on my list of reading material later. But yeah. It's a weird story. It has some weird sections in it, but I mean, it doesn't really focus on those sections. Yeah, October 2017, continuous posting, 1 chapter a week. Yep. He has been continuously posting 1 chapter a week of 5K. I think it's 5K words. For the past 6 years. Yeah. It's impressive, and I know I give credit where it's due. The spag is tolerable. The story structure is, it's all right. I mean, again, it's like not like I don't go around being like, oh man, this story is amazing, you got to read it. It's all right, you know. If you like Don Machi stories, if you like jump chain ish stories, it's all right. And I wouldn't really call it a jump chain either, because jump chain actually has a specific system around it. This is just a multi crossover over time.
I mean, the last story I actually read, reread, was that one fucking Tanya in Danmachi story by Silent Fox, I think it was.
So, Silent VS, the guy who stopped posting and went fucking insane over someone pointing out that someone using drugs on a child.
Yeah, that whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. That was fun.
Yeah, that guy. And every story that dude has posted since then has just been some drug-fueled insano shit. Like, legit, straight up, like, bestiality, child porn shit.
I mean, yeah.
And
there were signs.
Yeah, I mean, there were signs, and then there's sign,
like,
and then there's this guy.
Yeah, there's sign. Yeah.
There are signs.
No, I mean, like, he was suspiciously focused on the pissing scenes in the Tanya story.
Yeah.
Can I just say, I really appreciate that light novel authors have learned to stop putting their piss fetish front and center. It really makes it easier to recommend some of those stories. Like, no, trust me, Goblin Slayer gets good. You just have to get past the author putting someone pissing themselves every chapter for the first 4 books.
What story?
Goblin Slayer.
Oh yeah.
I honestly don't remember that, and I feel like I have to go and read.
That was censored in they removed that in when they were doing the manga run.
The manga run, but they put it back into the anime.
Only like 1 scene.
There was only 1 scene. I think that's at like the very beginning.
Yeah.
And it was literally like, she is so terrified, she's just like lost
Which,
control.
I mean,
of
to
everything.
be fair,
but-
if you're about to be murder raped by a bunch of goblins, you would probably piss yourself as well.
See, here's the thing: they didn't bring torches, they didn't bring bandages, they didn't bring anything like useful.
They also deserved
Honest-
it, but
honest skill issue. Honest skill
it was,
issue.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Brain
They
issue.
just deserve death.
Well, you see, but it was an easy goblin milk run, just like just go to the triangle, Ricky. Stop complaining about being ganked. Just go to the triangle.
I am not going to the triangle. There's 5 heroes there.
just go.
You know
far.
there's 5 heroes there. You know there's 5 heroes there. Stop making me go to the triangle.
I'm your loser always and forever by Primal Kitsune. Oh, this guy's horny for female Sasuke.
I wish I didn't have to hear that ever again.
Just what are you? I'm just a loser who cares about you. The story of Naruto and Satsuki through their journey through their past lives.
Cease and never speak again.
Their own wants and goals and great wide shinobi world and what they are to one another and all the trouble that brings, featuring female Sasuke, renamed from We Have Died. What?
Hang on, wait a minute.
First
We
2
Have
chapters under rewrite. Featuring Madara times Hashirama? Oh my god! Oh, okay! Oh, okay. The beginning. When Blondie then looked my way, my breath hitched, and I saw bluest eyes of sapphire ocean that I had ever laid eyes on, and have seen the ocean. AU verse, Naruto times Sasuke times OC gangbang, eventual Naruto times Sasuke. I guess it was a murder gangbang.
You see, they could not face the might. Only female Sasuke could stand up to the power of the nine fox.
Yes. Do you know why I'm called the nine-tailed fox?
Did you know that I have prehensile control over all 9 tails?
Naruto, my hunting system. What? I previously post fanfic and am currently rewriting it. English not my native language, some parts may be confusing to read.
Okay.
You're confused, all right, author.
I am.
I said author, not you, but yeah.
Well, Sneaky is also confused.
I feel like everyone reading this is confused.
The eyes say it all. Featuring.
The eyes, the eyes, the eyes.
Alright. Okay. To answer your question, child, we are giving you second chance at life, said Gyuki before all of them disappeared, leaving Naruto alone. Waking up, she found herself in Leaf Village, untouched by horrors of what Kaguya brought upon them. She had no will to live, but wanted to honor their last sacrifice. Time travel femme Naruto, rated M for swearing, slow build but fast updates. Slow build up but fast updates, the author says, having only updated 26 times in the past year, with a whopping 55,000 words. So, you've updated twice a month with 2K words. Yeah, that's not fast updates. Like, at all. Really.
Unfortunate.
Well, I would say if you're posting 2K words, I would say at minimum to call yourself fast at updating once a week, minimum. Maybe twice a week if you're saying 2K words. To call yourself a fast updater.
Yeah.
There is a serious shortage of Shisui romance fics, probably because he fucking dies. Like, before the series starts. I can't believe this character who's dead doesn't get lots of romance fics written about them. Maybe because they're fucking dead?
No. That couldn't be it.
Clearly. I love Shisui, and therefore I will self-insert as Naruto to fuck Shisui. Okay, well.
Sure. By all means.
You,
Whatever floats your boat.
You do that, author, I guess. Shisui as a character is perfect in every way.
Incorrect.
Right, Max?
Sure, why not?
He is cheerful and smart and a prodigy and smart and powerful and OP and has a dojutsu and loyal.
Did I
These
mention
are
he's
all words.
powerful?
You know, thinking about it, anyone in Naruto who's like a genuine prodigy or genius, that's a death flag.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
Consistently died every time.
It turns out.
Wait, didn't Shikamaru make it?
Well, he married Tamari, so I don't
I
know.
was gonna say, I don't know if that counts as winning.
He didn't die.
Yes, but can you call what
No,
he's currently
he
doing living?
just had
But he
nearly
definitely
everything he
didn't
knew
make it
and
out of the
loved
hood with
taken
that
away
one.
from him.
Spiritually dead.
Spiritually dead.
That was Shikamaru's trade-off. He's dead.
He was already
inside all the
spiritually
time.
dead.
Yeah, that was the trade-off. You get a 250 IQ. In exchange, you will never experience emotions.
Oh.
Ah, yes, I too enjoy giant walls of text. Yes, the Naruto bingo. We're gonna start filling this out, guys. So, Kurama calls Naruto Kit. It's a time travel fic. Self-insert OC taking the place of Naruto.
Full frontal lobotomy.
full frontal lobotomy. Author is as smart as the character they write.
Oh no.
Completely deranged.
Oh wow, that was the chapter? That's it?
Oh god. Bro.
Also an extremely cringe name for the jutsu. Forbidden Art Yin Yang. Reverse Time.
I can't believe bro finally has a stand.
I felt my bones shudder in cringe.
Felt my bones cringe.
Bro is not making it out of middle school with this one.
No. No, this is definitely middle schoolian.
Bro has failed.
This is their only story. Oh, they favorited 150 stories. Oh, this is a real account. Oh, this is a real account made in 2020. Oh no, they're actually in middle school.
Oh no.
Oh, they're actually in middle school.
No. Not like this.
And not a single name on here that I recognize. Yo, they're actually in middle school. Oh no.
God.
This is real middle school words. Oh god. Oh, this is terrible.
Yacht the Rizzler? Have we found the Rosetta Stone, Sneaky?
No.
We found the opposite of the Rosetta Stone.
More like
Yeah.
the
Rosetta
Necronomicon.
Cringe?
Yes.
What's that one fucking Codex Gigas?
The Codex.
Codex Gigas.
Behold the Codex! Brothers, we have found the language of the orcs in this country.
The Codex Cringedeticus does not support this action.
It literally took this author 2 chapters to have the time travel even occur. So it took them an entire chapter to get to the part where they use the time travel, and it took them another entire chapter to have them do time travel.
I see no issues.
Surely everything here is fine.
Oh god. Oh yeah. Wow. I was hoping the first chapter would not be the trend, but no, they literally just post. Wow. Damn. This is why I say 2K words is not fucking good. Oh god.
Yeah.
Another time travel fix. Damn. What the fuck's up with all the time travel fix now? I thought that shit died out.
No, these
Apparently
people want
not.
to live in better times, bro.
Yeah, I guess they're trying to live in better times.
It's been downhill ever since 2020.
It's been downhill ever since 2015.
Ever since 2012.
Ever since 2001.
Ever since
Oh, yeah.
1994, it's been downhill.
I really feel like history has gone downhill since the advent of my birth.
That was my joke, Nose.
I don't think any point of history is better than right now.
Let's say you have a powerful alien or god or something in modern America, like a Superman or something, who doesn't really do any killing or destruction, but instead takes a piece of land and builds a tower on it that's indestructible and self-sufficient. And this being decides to do some trolling by ruining industries, like using advanced medical knowledge to fix issues beyond what's currently possible, while also ignoring demands from state and federal governments like paying taxes. What's the response from the government? Well, I mean, so you made your first mistake.
You already answered your own question. You asked a stupid... Listen.
You one stupid
Your teachers
prize.
lied to you. There are stupid questions, and there are wrong answers. You just asked one of them. What is the government going to do? Nothing. You just specified that it's a being of godlike power. They can't do anything.
No, they'll fuck around, they'll find out, and then they'll make excuses to do nothing.
Yes, but my point is, what can they do? Nothing. The answer is nothing.
No, not what can they do. It's what their response is. And the response is to fuck around.
So what do we do with this incredibly powerful person? Oh, management says fucking just let them do whatever, dude.
Like,
Seriously?
see, that's what a business would do. What a government would do, like the United States, for example, because we're talking about the United States in this example, the United States government would first try to tax them. Then they would try to make them show up in court. Then the ATF would shoot their dog.
That's a very specific statement.
Well, it's very specifically what the ATF does.
Wacko moment.
Too bad, ATF. That was my stuffed Tannerite dog.
You
Why do
fool,
have
you've
that
only...
again?
Yeah, you see, it's part of the ATF training manual to shoot the dog every time, no matter what.
You fools, I have at least 17 other different decoys.
I have fed 17 more dogs of Tannerite, and I've unleashed them upon you.
Go on, fed boy.
Shoot
Shoot
the dog.
You know you want to, fed boy.
I have specifically bred this dog's fur to ricochet bullets.
Hey, listen, that'd be amazing.
Naruto, the leader of Kusakagura. What if someone reincarnated as Daimyo of Land of Grass during Ninja War? Which one? There was 5. Will they be able to survive or transform their village into strongest force? Self-insert harem of OCs?
I can
about
imagine just
you
someone like
self-insert
traveling back in
yourself
time, like, I have to
into
stop
a
the Great Ninja
fucking wood?
War. Which one? What the fuck do you mean, which one? You started more.
You started more?
How many did you start? 34?
Oh my god. Neon Zangetsu. Why?
Because God is dead.
The Harem King Super Devil. Naruto's life took a huge turn. Goes from fighting Shinobi and Rabbit Goddess to fighting Fallen Angel and Stray Devils. He's surrounded by more beautiful women than he ever dreamed of. Read as he explores his new life as reincarnated Supreme Devil King.
One of these stories.
Jesus.
Naruto times every female.
I wish I could say I was surprised, but I'm not.
Our agents ended up killing themselves. What do we do now? I mean, obviously nothing. They fucked around, they found out, and everyone moves on.
Possibly some people sue the government for why did you do something so obviously stupid?
And then
The answer,
and then the government investigates itself and finds itself innocent, and then nothing happens.
Yes, exactly.
The Devil, Naruto Namikaze, mysterious boy who suddenly appeared in Kuo Town one day after an encounter with the head of the Citri clan, Sona. No. Sona is not?
Sure she is. I wrote it.
He wrote it, therefore it's true.
Foolish Ed boy, I wrote it, so it is true.
Naruto becomes devil, and her right-hand man being queen. Well, except the fact that she's already used her queen piece as well. Okay. Together, along with the peerage, they aim to genocide.
Excuse me, what?
Hang on a minute.
Along with finding romance.
Can you run that last part by me again?
What the fuck? All right. Okay. Yeah. Well, the problem is that companies would pressure the government to fuck around more. I mean, what are you really gonna do? Like, even if you are the US government, how do you explain to the United States people that we need to deploy troops at this person's location? You have federal agencies you can deploy troops with, but you only have access to so many troops and you only have access to so much equipment. The common people won't stand for it's like, yeah, we gotta go bomb the guy who cured cancer's house because he won't pay taxes. You tell that to the average American citizen and they're gonna tell you A, based, B, why? No. I like the fact that he cured cancer. You're not going to do that. And if they do that anyway, I can almost guarantee you a large portion of the troops would not do it.
Like, man, he cured my grandmother. What the fuck were you making me fight him for?
Yeah, like, I'm not gonna go bomb this guy who just cured cancer's house. No. It's like, oh, we just want you to do a patrol in this area, and then drop this package that we've attached to your plane at these coordinates during your patrol. It's like, you're asking me to drop a bomb. No. It's like, literally, the person who flew the plane is going to get immediately found out because they're going to get ratted out by a whistleblower, and then their life's fucking over, and they'll get fucking crucified by the public. And then everyone who gave the order will get crucified by the public because you just tried to bomb the guy who cured cancer's house. Even if the house is indestructible. No one's going to support the government on it. They're not going to be able to spin it. They're not going to be able to be like, oh, but he's a Nazi. That's not going to work anymore. Even if he was a Nazi, I'm pretty sure curing cancer trumps that. For a lot of people.
But you see, Sneaky, he voted for Trump.
You know what? That's a good point, actually. You know what? That might actually be enough.
Yep.
Yeah.
Clearly, that's why he must be executed.
Yeah. But try explaining that to the troops, then.
Oh, yeah, no.
My Wing by Geek Girl Naruru. Okay. Uzumaki Naruto has distant relationship with his sister Naruko, the self-insert OC, who always treats him rudely. One day, he encountered girl playing piano on his travels to Junkyard and help her in many ways as he discover her name Namikaze Lucy.
Author? Shut up.
At the same time, he also found out his sister is secretly otaku with extensive collection of moe anime and siscon-themed porn. Wait, hold up.
The wall. Face it.
Didn't Faceless post a story with this exact plot?
I don't think... maybe.
I mean, maybe. I don't fucking know. I don't pay attention to what Faceless posts.
That's fair.
And neither should you.
I normally don't. It's just this. It's a very specific series of events. So it kind of stuck in my mind.
Fair.
Yeah, no. Rude sister treats her brother like shit. And then he finds out that she's actually an otaku and spent all of her money on brocon porn. And then
That's weird.
And then she makes him play the games with her.
That's weird.
Bro, that's when I start calling CPS.
Oh, it's...
Wait, is it that fucking Coffin of Andy and Lele game?
No. This was out years ago. Fuck.
Yo, I don't remember that shit. No fucking way.
Yeah, Aura,
Probably
you
for the best.
remember it too, right? No?
Then you are fortunate.
You know who would remember it? Signs, fucking little paid dick suckers.
Probably, yeah.
Hey, you dick suckers. Hey, brother, little sister. I'm also gonna ping Faceless with this. Because he also probably knows.
Probably, yeah.
Hello, it's been since you've come across my author page. Oh, they have a profile of Fem Naruto. Okay. I'm a huge geek. I love anime, manga, games. I'm a fan of many, but Naruto, Ruby, and DxDs are my favorite series.
Why?
Ha ha ha. I am also addicted to Japanese culture and all things Japan. Geez, I am such a weeb.
No.
He should be addicted to
Death.
crack cocaine.
Besides being a geek, I love listening to music. Ah, yes, unlike normal human beings who do not like listening to music.
Nah, music, fuck that shit, bro.
I have a different style of music for every mood I have.
ISO 3.
I
don't think it's
love to
Uber, John.
share my favorite lyrics.
It
but
can't be Umeriton, Nora. That's not it.
I love to share my favorite lyrics. Orimo, yes!
Oremo, yeah.
I wasn't
That's
fucking
not the one.
insane.
That's not the one Nora posted.
She has the ability to switch between two what?
No. That's another. Yeah, there's one.
Outdoor
Yeah.
and indoor mode?
That's Umariton.
Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, that's the one that all the memes are coming from, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Orimo. Yeah. I only know about it because of the description.
I question what the fuck the description is.
Is a Japanese light novel with illustrations, blah, blah, blah. The story depicts a high school student who discovers that his standoffish younger sister is actually an otaku with an extensive collection of cute anime and young sister-themed eroge. So literally, like I said, it is literally the plot of that fanfic the author just tried to pass off as their own.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
She has been collecting in secret. His younger sister Kino in years, she ignores him and is rude to him and spurns him. One day, however, he finds a DVD case with a Magical Girl anime which fallen out. To his surprise, it's not Magical Girl anime inside this case, but instead porn about fucking your little sister.
I'm sure that's very surprising.
And to his surprise, it belongs to his little sister. Yes, I too would be extremely surprised by this.
I would be extremely concerned and probably.
I feel like you would be surprised for different reasons than this author.
Well, yeah, I mean, any sane person, you know.
Yeah. That night, the guy, he brings it to his little sister, and she quickly becomes he quickly becomes a confidant for her and her secret hobby. The series then follows his efforts to help his sister reconcile her personal life with her secret hobbies and restore their broken relationship. Yeah. And I specifically remember this because Sign actually wrote like a 2-chapter attempt self-insert up for this. And I read it. And I was like, why? Why did I read that?
Because you feel physical pain whenever someone has something interesting.
Yeah, pretty much. I could not share the lyrics for all of my favorite songs because my walls are not large enough for me to write them on. And it has been proven that I cannot survive without music because I went to the hospital for not having my iPad for 17 days.
What the fuck?
Nah. What is bro talking about?
If I am not If I am not reading or watching manga and anime or listening to music, I am in the garden and the kitchen. Or
Get
out
out of the
hiking.
fucking kitchen.
I love to
Do not
travel,
let
and
him
I've
cook.
been to 5 European countries, and it's my dream to one day travel to Japan.
Of course it is.
Please do never go to Japan. They don't want you.
They do not want you. You are going to make the place smell horrible, and you are going to make the rest of us look bad.
She might be European, so it'll just make Europeans look bad.
No. No European would ever say I've been to 5 European countries.
You know what?
This is an
That's fair.
American.
Yeah, that's fair. That's a very American
Garen
thing to
fucking
say. Yeah,
Sneaky.
that's very American.
I have been to 5 European countries. I'm very cultured. Which ones did you go to? And then they'll always say like the 5 most basic countries.
Oh, I've been to the Austrian-Hungarian country. I was at the Commonwealth.
The fucking TLC. Burl went back in time.
I visited Lithuania.
Yeah, that's still a thing.
Oh, that is
That's
still a
still a
thing?
thing.
Yes, it's still a thing.
Since 91.
Unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
Well, independent since 91. It's been a thing longer. Substantially longer, in fact.
Oh, I should post this. Shitrex and Crow. Yeah, so wait, there's no way there's only 6 chapters of this. 7 chapters and 116,000 words. Well, you know, I suppose that's what happens when you already have the plot written for you.
Fair enough.
Welcome to my remake rewrite of To
Remake,
Love
rewrite.
Naruko and Naru Love is Comedy. Wait.
Bro, what on earth?
Wait, you're combining, like, holy shit, dude. You're combining fucking Orimo, To Love Are You, and Love is Comedy? Really? War Times War, Love is Comedy? You're combining those 3 fucking what the shit? How?
What is Bro on about?
Bro.
You ask me why I might even bother doing a remake when the original version is already complete. Because the original version's already complete and you want to produce a better version of it?
Surely.
I don't
Surely
know what.
they want to make it better.
I mean, yeah, the idea of this story being better is a paradox, but I mean, why would I ask that? Like, it's like, why would you ask me? Why would I want to make my story better? I'm confused why you think that's a question.
What is Bro talking about?
Oh god. I'm gonna make some changes to the new version. For now on, it will be a crossover of Naruto, Fairy Tail, and Ruby, and what? I am making this change because DxD is already in the modern world.
Bro.
And Ruby isn't? What? The fuck?
What is Bro on about?
I am making the change from DxD to Ruby because DxD is in the modern world and doesn't fit with the Naruto fairy tale theming. What?
Bro, what? Who let this man cook?
It's a AU, no powers, high school alternative reality modern world setting with a romance comedy teen love Japanese culture slice of life fantasy crossover.
What the fuck?
The real summary is Uzumaki Naruto is a 15-year-old high school student. Oh, yeah, we already covered that one. Yeah. This creature needs to be stopped. Lucy from Fairy Tail will be... Wait, hold on. Wait.
No, go ahead. Read the...
The story will
out.
now be a triple crossover of Naruto, Fairy Tail, and Ruby since DxD was already set in the modern world. I'm going to be changing it to another series, Fairy Tail. Wait. So it's not going to be a Naruto DxD Ruby crossover? It's going to be a Naruto... So you're not making it a DxD crossover because it was too modern when you have Ruby in it.
Yes.
And then you go and make it a modern AU high school story.
Stop questioning the author's decision.
And then they go on to say, Lucy from Fairy Tail will be replacing Weiss as one of the Naruto main love interests. I had other plans for Weiss's role in the new version, and Naruko will be a lot nicer in the beginning. I noticed that in the old version, she was just a carbon copy of Kurino, who treated her brother like... Okay, so they're at least acknowledging that it's just a carbon copy of an already existing story, that they're just jamming multiple crossovers into a massive modern AU no powers setting for. Okay.
A strange amalgamation from hell.
Instead of using a OC female Satsuki, I will just take Blake role as Kuroneko, Black Cat, really, and fuse it with Satsuki since it fits the cat-themed character. Ruby will take Blake's place in the story, and Fiona, the sheep faunus from Ruby, will get Ruby's place in the story, but this time Fiona will stay female, unlike Ruby from the old version. What?
No, Sneaky, just eject, leave, run, flee.
What?
Wait. I zoned out entirely. What the fuck?
No, don't. Orange, you don't want to know.
Which part did you... Which part? Which part do you need me to read again?
All of it? I didn't hear anything.
Ruby will take Blake's place in this story, and Fiona, the sheep faunus from Ruby, will get her place. But this time, Fiona will still be female, unlike Ruby from the old version, who I don't even bother to differentiate from Yuri from Sayonara Piano Sonata. So another series you're blatantly ripping from. there are many more things I'm gonna change. You say change, but you're like, actually, I'm just gonna rip big old parts from other series because I need these characters to fit into roles they're not designed for. Because I decided to take a bunch of characters from action adventure stories and put them in a no-power high school AU. So now I have to reconfigure all of their personalities to match all of the high school AUs I am blatantly ripping from.
I see no problem.
Stop questioning the author's unique vision.
Oh, it's unique, all right.
You'll notice I didn't say that.
This disclaimer. Don't worry, guys. They added a disclaimer. This is gonna fix everything. Disclaimer. The idea of this story is based off of a mass fusion of several of my favorite light novels, with Naruto and Naruko replacing the original protagonists of the original show of Orimu, and Sayonara Piano Sonata, but I also use other light novels like the Mozart Season, Yase no Last Boss, Sariwata, Chunibyo, Demo Koi Shiratai as extra support. I will also replace the original cast of the light novels with characters from other series like Naruto, Ruby, and Fairy Tail. So since I am remaking and remixing various light novel stories with my favorite characters from other various stories, don't give me full credit.
Oh,
bro.
No. Author, you deserve sole credit for this.
Mods, ban this woman!
Mods, kill him. Just kill him now.
Mods, cast testicular torsion.
There's no
Mods.
testicular to torsion.
Post his IP.
Yeah, mods, post this man's IP.
Mods, dox this man.
Mods, please. For the sake of everyone.
Dude, this character. Oh no, it's a list! Oh no!
Oh no.
Hey, speaking of lists, I'm gonna go list off my dinner into my stomach.
Oh no! Oh,
Well,
why?
it's about that time now.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. And they're using A side and B side to separate the stories so they can have two parallel stories happening at the same time.
Bro.
Why do people do this again?
I don't know. I have brain damage. I think I've had enough internet for the night. I think I've had enough for the night. I think this was a perfectly timed story because Jesus Christ.
Yeah, let's just call it there.
Yeah, that was I Oh yeah, the end of Orimu is that the brother marries the sister.
You what, mate?
Yeah. Reminds me of the Sal Persona quest I linked a while back, where the author literally has a bunch of isekai protagonists as the background cast, like Subaru as a classmate and the guy from Elder Tale as a party member. Yeah. I'm having a stroke.
Excellent.
All right.
The fuck?
Yeah, that's enough internet for that. We're gonna, yeah, we're done. Okay. Come back Friday, there's more. And it gets worse.